Hello everyone, my name is Eka Pramrita Bhakti. I am from class 2023 of Liverpool University, and today I'm going to break down another poem by Langston Hughes titled Mother to Son. So, like usual, I'm going to read out the poem and then I'm going to explain what is the meaning and the background of it and the three elements of the poem. So, I'm going to read out the poem first. This is how the poem goes. Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. Well, son, I'll tell ya. Life for me ain't been no crystal stairs. It had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and place with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time I've been a climbing on, and reaching landings, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark. But I ain't been no light, so boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps. Don't cause you find it's kinder hard. Don't you fall now, for I still going, honey. I still climbing, and life for me and be no crystal stairs. So that's the poem, and I'm going to give a quick review or breakdown. So, what is the meaning of the Mother to Son by Langston Hughes? Mother to Son is a heartfelt motivational poem in which a mother speaks to a son about the challenges and the hardship she has endured in life. She uses the metaphor of staircase to represent her difficult journey, describing it as not having been a, is describing that life is not having been a crystal stairs, meaning it hasn't been smooth or easy. Despite all the obstacles, she has persisted, urging her son to keep climbing and never give up. Even when life gets tough, the poem conveys themes of resilience, same as the two poems before. Perseverance, encouragement, portraying a mother wisdom and strength as she passes her lesson unto her son. So, what is the background of these poems? Why Langston Hughes made this poem? So, Langston Hughes wrote Mother to Son during the Harlem Renaissance, a period in the early of 20th century when African American culture, art, and literature flourished. Hughes, an influential voice during this movement, often wrote about the struggles of Black Americans, and this poem reflects that context. Mother to Son was written to capture the struggle faced by many African Americans during that time. Racism, inequality, poverty, and all. It represents the persistence and strength needed to overcome this obstacle. Through the mother voice, Hughes acknowledged the difficulties of African American experience and emphasized the importance of resilience and hope. So, what is the elements of the poem? I'm going to give out three elements of the poem, which is the first one is the structure. The structure of the poem is written in a free verse, so it has no rule or it has no like the ABAB, the structure, the strike structure. It's not strict because so it meaning it does not follow a strict rhyme, scheme, or consistent meter. The informational structure reflects the conversational tone of a mother speaking to a son, making it like personal and realistic. How about the metaphor? The metaphor is the main is the staircase, which symbolizes, like I said earlier, life and its struggle. The mother described the staircase as one that isn't a crystal stair, but rather one with tacks, with splinters, and boards torn up, reflecting the hardship and obstacles she has faced. Despite these difficulties, she keeps climbing, symbolizing her perseverance and resilience. Rhyme. The poem mostly lacks a traditional rhyme scene actually, as Hughes intended it to sound like everyday speech, like conversational about from the mother to son. However, there's an occasional assonance and the consonants that add a subtle rhyme to the lines, such as bear and stare, gone and turning. This use of sound device subtly emphasizes keywords, adding to the poem's impact without using a rigid rhyme scheme. So that is the explanation and breakdown of the poem Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. See you next time. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.